June is a bridge month. It is a lot quieter than May was if it felt intense for you. I know it did for me. But June is so much deeper. So, June, the themes for June are internal recalibration, there's more identity shifts happening, learning deeper levels of discernment, and learning how to actually receive support without burning yourself out in the process. So if you've been feeling like something is trying to move underneath the surface, but you can't actually name it yet, this update is for you. Now, before we get into it, welcome to my channel. I'm Jen. I am an identity and wealth mentor, and I work with frequency leaders and spiritual entrepreneurs and healers, people who are stepping into their mission and learning how to lead from an aligned, regulated place to create more wealth and freedom. Now, this is your June energy update. Let's get into it. Okay, so June feels really different than what we've been moving through the last few months. It's less chaotic on the outside and more like something deep is shifting underneath. Like recalibration that's happening whether you're ready for it or not. And a lot of people are waking up to the fact that they cannot keep running the same patterns, the same nervous system responses, the same emotional loops, and the same identities they've been dragging around for potentially years. So there's this collective thing happening right now around overgiving, overthinking, over consuming information, and constantly looking outside of yourself for answers while completely ignoring what you already know. So June feels quieter, but it's a lot deeper. And the big theme I keep getting is this feeling is listening, okay? Actually slowing down enough to hear yourself again, to hear your body, to hear the voice of your heart, to hear your intuition and truth, because a lot of frequency leaders have been in survival mode for so long, they completely lost the thread back to their internal guidance system. There's also a huge identity shift happening this month around emotional maturity, people outgrowing old versions of themselves, old coping mechanisms, and old ways of staying safe emotionally. So some of you are going to feel raw this month, and that's okay. That's totally normal because a lot of old fears around visibility, trust issues, and timing are coming up because they've been quietly running the show in the background, and June is just simply pulling them into the light to be seen, right? So we can start working through them. So this month definitely feels like a bridge, not the month where everything explodes overnight, more like internal restructuring that has to happen before the external growth can actually hold it, right? So if you're already feeling this, let me know in the comments. Are you noticing more emotional sensitivity right now or more clarity? I'm genuinely curious. I love hearing from you. I'm already noticing some things coming up, and I'm recording this. What is it today? May 29th. Okay. Now, another big theme coming up is discernment. Okay, so not every opportunity is yours. Not every person deserves access to your energy, and not everything being shared online, whether it's the spiritual community or truth community or whatever, is actually truth. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of an awakening around that aspect. A lot of people are being called to stop leaking their energy into drama and over explaining themselves and constantly abandoning themselves to keep other people comfortable. Okay, so there's also this theme around receiving support differently as well. So many frequency leaders have been carrying everything alone, hyper independent, emotionally isolating themselves, and always being the strong one, the healer, the one that holds everything together. Okay, I know this because I have done this as well, right? The lone wolf. But June is showing people that you cannot build sustainable leadership from depletion. There is a difference between being resilient and being emotionally shut down. And I think A lot of people are craving softer living right now, right? More peace, more safety, more fulfillment that actually feels good in the body instead of that constant survival mode and the hustling. So creatively, this month is going to be activating new ideas, new visions, new directions. But the challenge is going to be trusting the movement instead of spiraling into overthinking, and then, you overthink yourself out of it. So there is definitely expansion coming through in June, right? Opportunities are there, but that fear behind it, right? The fear is just going to try and convince you that staying where you are is safer because it's familiar. So the energy this month is asking for discernment. Not every feeling needs to become a decision. Not every idea needs to be, jumped on right away or opportunity. Not every moment of discomfort means you're on the wrong path. Not every fear means to stop. And a lot of people are going to be tempted to retreat and second guess themselves or wait until they feel 100% certain before they move. Now, what June keeps showing me is that clarity comes from movement and really generally in life, okay? Not the other way around. So you need to take the step, have the conversations, post the thing, launch the offer, trust what you're being shown, because June really does have a beautiful energy to it. Because I said it was quieter, but it's deeper, it's grounded, it's more intentional. The kind of energy that creates real change underneath the surface before it shows up physically. So the people who slow down, that stay in their body, stay connected to their intuition, and move with intention instead of panic, are going to see some really powerful shifts over the next few months. Going into, I see a really big turning point in August, moving into fall. So I'm super excited about that. The kind of shifts where your inner world shifts first, right? And then your external reality has no choice but to follow that. So if this resonated with you, please make sure to like this video and subscribe, because I do these energy updates every month for frequency leaders. And if you're tired of seeing her next level but struggling to consistently hold it, that's the work I do. I do identity work, nervous system regulation, visibility, leadership, energetics. And all of the ways to work with me are linked in the description box below. So go check it out, and I'd love to see you in my next video.